What's going on, everybody? My name is Chad. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, no worries. I'm new myself and I'm the host. This will be my very first music video reaction ever. So bear with me as I learn all the ropes, and here's what's going down today right here on the 3L. Alright folks, as I'm sure you saw in the title and in the intro, we're doing Mr. Kenny Rogers today, and I'm just going to be honest and real with you folks. I have never personally been an avid country music fan coming up. I've never really listened to this artist's music. So you're probably asking yourselves, what's the reason me picking this particular artist, this particular genre of music as my very first reaction video? Well, first of all, as I'm sure you've probably heard, Mr. Rogers passed at the age of 81, I think earlier this year. I believe it was the first quarter of the year, around the same time that the pandemic was surfacing, or around that same timeline. I'd have to look it up, but he passed earlier this year, and this is just kind of like a little tribute to his career. So rest in peace, brother. I'm sure that there's many people that are missing you right now, a large country music fan base, and so you're going to be missed. And also, another reason is I heard for this particular song that Lionel Richie collaborated with him, and I believe he wrote most of the song and produced it. And then Kenny put it on his greatest hits album, and it's history from there. So me personally, I am a Lionel Richie fan. I've got a lot of his music on my playlist already, and I just like his soul, his style, and everything. So when I heard that, along with the fact that Kenny Rogers passed away earlier this year, I thought, I should put this video in as kind of like a small tribute to his career. And so let's get into this very first reaction video, Mr. Kenny Rogers.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am yours.
Okay, hold on, folks. Hold on. Did you hear that? This man's got some soul too. That was a nice intro.
My love, there's so many ways I want to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore.
Wow.
You have gone and made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love, and oh, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song? Lady, for so many years I thought I'd never find you.
Okay. This man here, you hear that grovel in his voice? Seems like he's in like rough sandpaper, it's soul, it's gritty. I kind of like this. There's very few songs where you can get away with that. He's got that whole, grovelly thing going on. But, this was back in the time where there was no auto-tune. you just stood up on stage and you had to just sing. And this man right here, he's singing.
You have come into my life and made me whole. Forever, let me wake to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear.
I love how he comes in soft and then comes back in.
In my eyes, I see no one else but you.
Come on now.
There's no other love like our love.
Come on now.
And yes, oh yes, I'll always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long.
Oh. Do you hear what I'm hearing right now? Woo! And you know what? This don't even sound like country music to me. I can definitely tell it has that Lionel feel to it. I can tell he wrote this song. No wonder this is a hit.
It's where I want you to be. 'Cause my love, there's something I want you to know. You're the love of my life. You're my lady.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Woo. Folks, after a performance like that, I mean, you could see that he just poured his heart and soul into this. I mean, and you can tell he was singing it for someone in particular. You don't get that kind of sincerity anymore nowadays, I'm afraid to say. I always like to listen to the music back in the day, more of like the oldies style, the classics, things of that nature. That's what I kind of lean toward the most. And this particular song, and the way he presented it, the performance, the heart, the soul, it was just over the top. And I have a new appreciation for this man. Like I said, I never listened to his music that much. I've heard his name, obviously, but this song here, it was the exception, and he just blew it out of the water. I mean, he took Lionel's song and just took it to a whole new level. Well, this has definitely been a learning curve for me. A lot of times people, they just stay in their own genre, their own category that they are comfortable with, that they enjoy, and they never branch out. They're so narrow-minded, and that's the lesson I'm learning right now, just listening to this, that you can't do that. What we have here is a buffet, and you try a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and it's the only way you'll know whether you like something or not, is to give it a try. Some people are so close-minded to a certain category, and they don't want to explore other things that are out there. This is a big world. There's many genres, there's many cultures, there's many everything, and until you can step out of your comfort zone, you'll never really know much. You'll never really learn that much. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of this reaction video. If you like this music, if you like this song, please write down in the comments section below any other suggestions you might have for me to react to. Like I said, this is the very first one that I'm putting out, so I apologize in advance if the lighting, the video quality isn't up to par. I'm still trying to get everything down and the equipment and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's go on this musical journey together and this awesome music superhighway, and see where it leads. Thanks for watching.